In a stunning transformation that has the WNBA buzzing, Kaitlyn Clark has emerged as more than just the sharpshooter known for her signature step-back three.
Night tonight.
Are you talking about my high school experience? Clark connects!
The young one here, Kaitlyn Clark, just dancing with the basketball, going to her left, stepping into it.
The former college sensation has undergone a remarkable physical metamorphosis, building strength and muscle that's turned heads across the league. Watch on, cause this is how it's done. The story of Clark's physical evolution traces back to her challenging rookie season. During those early WNBA games, she found herself struggling against the league's elite defenders. Her first 4 matchups read like a murderer's row of defensive specialists. Facing Dejanai, followed by Benicia Lane Hamilton, third matchup was with Hamilton again, and fourth bout with Dejanai again. The schedule makers had thrown their rookie star into a gauntlet of the league's most formidable defenders. Those initial games exposed a harsh reality. While Clark's skill was undeniable, her physical presence on the court needed development. As commentators noted, she wasn't weak by any means, but when it came to the WNBA, she wasn't able to really assert herself physically.
Triple-double for a rookie, Kaitlyn Clark has it!
The contrast between college success and professional challenges became evident as defenders consistently overpowered her, treating her slight frame like paper in the wind. But Clark refused to let this physical disadvantage define her WNBA career. In a move that speaks volumes about her determination, she committed herself to an intensive strength training regimen during the offseason. The results have been nothing short of remarkable. Her coach, Stephanie White, has confirmed what keen observers have already noticed.
They are going to go down in history as the greatest. And I'm excited about the opportunity to work with them. I'm excited about the opportunity that we have to build from those starting points and build out, and for the longevity that those two could have.
Clark has undergone a serious physical transformation. Her once slight frame has been replaced with noticeable muscle mass, particularly in her upper body, where her arms now display impressive definition. This physical transformation isn't merely cosmetic. The added strength has profound implications for Clark's game. The enhanced muscle mass means she can now hold her ground against the league's most physical defenders, creating space for her lethal shooting ability. Her improved strength also suggests better durability through the grueling WNBA season and the potential to finish through contact, an element that could make her already dangerous offensive arsenal nearly unstoppable. As the season approaches, defenders across the league must now prepare for a new version of Kaitlyn Clark, one who combines her exceptional shooting touch and court vision with newfound physical prowess. This evolution represents more than just personal development. It signals Clark's understanding of what it takes to excel at the professional level and her commitment to meeting those demands head-on. Clark's physical transformation extends far beyond mere aesthetics. It's reshaping her entire approach to the professional game. Where opponents once saw an opportunity to overpower her, they'll now face a more formidable presence on the court. The days of easily pushing Clark around have vanished, replaced by a player capable of initiating and absorbing contact with confidence. During the Olympic break, glimpses of this evolution became apparent as Clark began experimenting with post-up plays against opposing guards. Though her post-move repertoire remained limited, she developed an effective signature move, a left shoulder bump followed by a crafty turnaround floater off the backboard.
One-on-one, Sammy Whitcomb with 8 seconds left. Goes around to Gumake, drives baseline, and shot rejected by Izzy McMagor. Second opportunity is up and in by Nalissa Smith.
This simple yet effective addition to her arsenal proved surprisingly successful, especially against larger defenders. Stephanie White, who had previously identified the blueprint for containing Clark in their very first matchup, has witnessed this transformation firsthand. Her confirmation of Clark's enhanced strength carries significant weight, particularly given her intimate understanding of both Clark's potential and limitations. The coach's observations suggest that Clark's offseason focus extended beyond mere muscle gain to include targeted improvements in key areas: core strength, lower center of gravity, and time under tension training. This comprehensive physical development hasn't come at the expense of Clark's established strengths. Her legendary shooting touch and exceptional speed remain intact, but they're now complemented by a power game that makes her increasingly unpredictable. For smaller guards who previously disrupted her rhythm, the matchup has become considerably more challenging. They must now contend with a player who can beat them not just with finesse, but with power as well. The implications of this transformation reach beyond immediate gameplay. Clark's dedication to physical development signals a deeper understanding of professional longevity. By addressing one of her few notable weaknesses, she's demonstrated the kind of self-awareness and work ethic that distinguishes great players from legends. As one analyst noted, even with her flaws, she was that good. If she can figure out those flaws, she's going to be the best player ever.
I would personally say, hands down, Kaitlyn Clark is the best player to come through the WNBA. Hands down, not based on white privilege. I think based on her full athletic talent and the position that she's playing in the WNBA.
Looking ahead, the focus shifts to efficiency, particularly in reducing turnovers. With her enhanced physical presence establishing a stronger foundation, Clark can now concentrate on refining the technical aspects of her game, suggesting that her evolution as a player is far from complete. The transformation in Clark's game has become most evident in her post-up play, where her enhanced strength creates new offensive opportunities. No longer just a perimeter threat, she's developed a particularly effective move, using her left shoulder to create space before executing a smooth hook shot or layup over her right shoulder. While her post footwork may not be textbook perfect, this simple yet effective combination has become increasingly difficult to defend. Her improved physical presence has revolutionized her driving game as well. Where defenders once disrupted her path to the basket with relative ease, Clark now maintains her trajectory through contact. The previously successful three-quarter court hand-checking defense has become less effective against her strengthened frame, forcing opponents to revise their defensive strategies. What truly sets Clark apart, however, is her relentless drive for improvement. As noted by league observers, there may not be anyone that wants to get better more than Kaitlyn Clark. This dedication manifests in her comprehensive approach to development. Beyond the obvious physical changes, she's expanding her offensive repertoire, developing her left-hand finishing, refining her mid-range game, and adding a reliable floater to her arsenal. The ripple effects of her physical transformation extend to her celebrated playmaking abilities. With enhanced strength to hold off defenders, Clark now maintains control longer in traffic, creating previously unavailable passing lanes. This improved durability against physical defense has led some experts to project she could average a double-double in points and assists, a remarkable feat that would place her among the league's elite performers. Defensively, her increased strength brings unexpected benefits. The added muscle has improved her ability to guard small forwards, addressing one of her notable weaknesses, navigating screens. Under Coach White's guidance, this aspect of her game continues to evolve, making her a more complete two-way player. The implications of Clark's development have sent ripples through the league. In just her second season, she's already being discussed as a potential MVP candidate.
You talked about, taking advantage of turnovers, but also taking advantage of the foul shooting, which right now the wings are dominating in free throws.
Clark knocks down her second three of the ballgame.
A testament to both her natural talent and her commitment to addressing her weaknesses. While she may not be physically dominating opponents, she's reached a threshold where she can no longer be bullied on the court, fundamentally changing how teams must prepare to face her. What makes this evolution particularly noteworthy is its gradual, sustainable nature. Rather than a dramatic bulk-up that might compromise her signature quickness, Clark has achieved a balanced enhancement that complements her existing strengths while addressing her vulnerabilities. This measured approach suggests not just immediate improvement, but a foundation for long-term success in the league. The transformation in Clark's physique has fundamentally altered the power dynamics on the court.
And for me, I feel like that's a really good thing. You just keep the momentum rolling and keep being myself, keep learning. Giraffe was amazing, New York City was amazing, LA was amazing, but I was excited just to get here and get back to playing basketball and, doing my job.
Her early WNBA days, marked by physical vulnerability, have given way to a more commanding presence. The skinny rookie who struggled with physical play during her first weeks in the league has evolved into a more imposing figure, with visible muscle development becoming increasingly apparent as the season progressed. This physical metamorphosis has profound implications for both ends of the floor. Defensively, Clark now battles through screens with newfound resilience, holding her ground against larger opponents. Teams that once targeted her as a defensive liability must now reconsider their strategies. Her improved strength has particularly enhanced her ability to maintain defensive position, making her a more complete two-way player. The statistical projections surrounding Clark's potential have reached staggering heights. Analysts are forecasting possibilities that border on the historic, some suggesting she could average 25 points and 15 assists per game. More significantly, there's growing confidence that she could become the first WNBA player to consistently maintain a double-double in points and assists.
Finds Clark from the logo. Points of 9 of 13 shooting.
And 12 assists now for Seattle.
Clark answers, and that is the first triple of the game.
While her scoring numbers might actually decrease, her playmaking could reach unprecedented levels, largely due to her enhanced ability to draw defensive attention and create opportunities for teammates. Her scoring has diversified significantly. No longer solely dependent on her lethal outside shot, Clark can now effectively post up smaller guards, creating high-percentage scoring opportunities or finding open teammates when defenses collapse. Her improved strength has particularly impacted her ability to finish through contact, adding a new dimension to her drive game. The officiating dynamics have shifted as well. With her enhanced physical presence, contact that might have gone uncalled during her skinnier days is now more apparent to officials. This subtle shift could lead to increased free throw opportunities, a significant advantage given Clark's excellence from the line. What makes this evolution particularly compelling is its alignment with Clark's long-term trajectory. As one analyst noted, the goal shouldn't be for Kaitlyn Clark to be the best player in the world tomorrow. The goal should be to be the greatest player of all time. Her steady improvement curve suggests this isn't just ambitious thinking. While she may not immediately dominate every game, her projected statistics of 23 points and 10 assists per game seem increasingly plausible. This methodical development, occurring in just her second professional season, hints at even greater potential ahead. Clark's dedication to physical enhancement, combined with her natural talents, suggests she's laying the groundwork for not just excellence, but potentially historic greatness in the WNBA. Clark's roadmap is methodically plotted. Establish herself in the best player conversation next season, then narrow the gap with A'ja Wilson by year 3. When Guju and Hadalo arrive in years 4 and 5, the debate should already be settled, particularly if Clark has claimed both MVP honors and a championship. Her physical transformation reverberates beyond personal achievement, setting a new standard across the WNBA.
And draft night only happens once, so soaking that in with all of them and enjoying it was super special, and a lot of my teammates, my coaches were there.
Adapt or risk obsolescence. Indiana's prospects look promising, with projections placing them among the league's top 3 teams. Clark's sophomore season statistics suggest MVP caliber performance, with her enhanced strength potentially breaking records. This evolution signals more than individual progress. It represents a redefinition of possibilities in women's professional basketball. With her transformed physique, refined skills, and unwavering determination, Clark stands ready to deliver historic performances that will reshape the WNBA landscape. If you've enjoyed this deep dive into Kaitlyn Clark's remarkable transformation, take a moment to show your support and subscribe to our basketball community. Every like helps spread these stories of excellence in women's basketball. Now, let's go!